Welcome to this video. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and the Marvels is setting up some huge things for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While the movie itself follows Carol Danvers, Monica, and Kamala on an intergalactic adventure, the mid and post-credit scenes plant seeds for what's next to come in the MCU. Both of these scenes tease upcoming projects and lay groundwork for some iconic Marvel teams to finally debut in the MCU. There are major implications for the future of the Avengers, the introduction of the X-Men or reintroduction of the X-Men, and the rise of the Young Avengers. Thank you, and let's begin. Now, in the mid-credit scene, we see Monica has become stranded in another universe after fixing an incursion during the climatic battle.
There's a different reality leading into ours.
She wakes up in a bed and is shocked to see her mother Maria, alive and well, standing over her. Maria reveals that in this universe, she was the one who became Captain Marvel and gained cosmic powers back in the 1990s instead of Carol Danvers. We see Monica wearing Carol's classic red and white costume from the comics, indicating she's now binary. This is different from the one we saw in Doctor Strange 2, as in here she's a member of the Illuminati, and here she's not a member of the X-Men, so that's awesome, well, sort of. This opens the multiverse and allows for potentially meeting an alternate universe version of characters like we saw or we have seen in the series of What If and also in Doctor Strange 2. It's an impactful, emotional moment for Monica to reunite with her late mother, even if it's not the same Maria from her world. We also get a brief but huge reveal teasing the arrival of the X-Men in the MCU. We see Hank McCoy, played by Kelsey, who originally portrayed Beast in the X-Men films and the X-Men logo, and this setups Deadpool 3 in a cool way. This scene set up future movies and Disney Plus series that could explore alternate realities and introduce fan-favorite X-Men characters into the main Marvel universe. We know Disney Plus and Marvel are doing the X-Men series animated, so this is an awesome alternate version of those realities. Monica's situation and the mention of now mutants are just the beginning, like we saw in Ms. Marvel. Now, in the Marvel mid-credit scene, we see Monica has entered an alternate universe where her mother Maria becomes Captain Marvel. The introduction of Maria, who now is Captain Marvel, directly ties back to Carol's comic origins, where she first unlocked her binary powers after interacting with the X-Men and cosmic entities. So Maria gaining those abilities in an alternate timeline brings up with Carol's own comic transformation into binary after joining forces with the X-Men, like we see here. This is in the comics. Having Maria serves as a version of binary, her photon abilities came from the Space Stone, but in this reality it could be different, as now we see the X-Men, so she could be a mutant. But that's a theory that we can understand from this scene. Monica meeting an alternate version of her late mother is something that I wanted to see, and I'm so happy that we got this scene. Now that mutants have been teased in the MCU and we continue to see them, Carol following a similar path to upgrading her abilities into binary, being a mutant seems even more likely now with this scene. That's the mid-credit scene. Let's move into the post-credit scene, where we jump up forward in time after the events of the film. We see Kamala Khan tracking down Kate Bishop, who we previously met in the Hawkeye Disney Plus series. Kamala reveals she has acquired a database of information on emerging superpowered individuals. It's likely the same database that Valentina has been compiling to recruit people for her Thunderbolts team. Connecting to that movie, Kamala approached Kate with the idea that they should reform the Avengers themselves. They especially name drop Ant-Man's daughter, Cassie. Do you know Ant-Man has a daughter? And Ms. Marvel or Kamala says, you know that you want to be part of this team, you know you want it. So of course, because hey, he's also a fan. This is laying the groundwork for the Young Avengers team to finally come together in the MCU. In the comics, the original Young Avengers lineup include Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Cassie, and many other young heroes. With Kate and Kamala have taken the initiative to build a new generation of Avengers, we will likely see them recruit Cassie and other MCU characters, maybe like Kid Loki or America Chavez, and even maybe Ailey Bradley's Patriot, and maybe even Wiccan and Speed, which we're gonna meet in the series Agatha Harkness. The roots of this Young Avengers team were already planted in Phase 4 projects, but this mid-credit scene set up the Young Avengers getting their own Disney Plus series or movie to fully showcase this iconic Marvel team from the comics. The mid and post-credit scenes of the Marvels introduced some huge new concept that laid the groundwork for the upcoming Secret Wars storyline from the comics to finally make its way to the MCU. In the mid-credit scene, we see Monica Rambeau has become stranded in this universe after getting stuck on the other side of an incursion she helped repair. As you know, incursions are a phenomenon where two universes collide, and obviously this could destroy both realities, something that we saw in Doctor Strange 2 where Mr. Fantastic explains to Doctor Strange. But this connects directly to the 2015 Secret Wars event in Marvel Comics, where worlds started experiencing dangerous incursions that could wipe out the whole multiverse. Stopping the incursions was at the heart of the Secret Wars story. Having Monica encounter one while universe hopping sets the stage for incursion to soon start destroying the entire MCU multiverse. And this is something that we're gonna see in Deadpool 3, as it's gonna introduce time travel to the MCU multiverse even further. Different timelines are key to Secret Wars / Battleworld, which unified numerous universe and time periods into one patchwork planet. In Doctor Strange 2, Mr. Fantastic warns Strange that traveling across the universe can destabilize reality and cause dangerous events called incursions. The Illuminati execute their own Strange because his multiversal travels led to an incursion that wiped out an entire universe. As Mr. Fantastic explains, the greater the footprint left by someone crossing into another universe, the higher the risk of an incursion occurring. This directly ties back to the mid-credits scene in the Marvels, where Monica becomes stranded in an alternate universe, as we can see in the movie. Mr. Fantastic's speech highlights how stabilizing the multiverse through interdimensional travel can lead to scenarios like incursions. So I'm really excited for the future of the X-Men, now Deadpool 3, the Marvels. What this is exciting is how it set up a lot of the future events in the MCU with now Phase 5. And now that incursions have been set up as a looming threat in both Doctor Strange 2 and the Marvels, it paves the way for a full-scale incursion crisis to potentially happen down the line in the MCU Secret War event. Mr. Fantastic lays the groundwork for this universe-calling phenomenon, which Monica then experienced firsthand. It's going to be interesting to see how she returns back to the 616 universe now that she's stranded in this reality. It's also going to be interesting what universe this is in, as we don't know what number it is. So I'm actually excited to see more of this, but it has a lot of connection to the X-Men from the original timeline back into the 2000s. Actually, Deadpool 3 is gonna focus a lot on these connections, and we're gonna see, as we know, Wolverine as well as Magneto from the leaked details. It's also exciting that, in my opinion, having these connections is gonna expand the lore of the multiverse even more, and connecting to Doctor Strange 2 and Deadpool 3, where we're gonna see the consequences of what happened with Wanda went into this reality and caused everything with the other Wanda of this earth. So this is connecting this is showing the consequences of when one person goes into another universe, it causes chaos like we're seeing right now. But what are your thoughts on the setups, and how excited are you for Deadpool 3? My name is Christian from Young Premiere, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, one.